It's supposed to be done like 9 months ago. It's a little bit belated. Yeah.
We could follow back to the age of the dinosaurs.
Did everyone make it? I thought I heard a sneeze. What's happened to our goblin? I, Horatio, have the highest authority, as told to me by Hamlet himself.
Let me guess. I'm here to be the trickster on a quest that climaxes with a mere beheading. I hardly feel challenged.
And a monster?
I am curious, and don't call me Shirley.
And so for your birthday, Miss Lady, I will carry you to any place in any corner of time that you wish.
Oh dear, that is spontaneous. Spontaneity is unpleasant when it hasn't been planned.
It's also not spontaneous in such case as my tender Carson. I'm glad we got to come out and do this for my birthday. Either we should find something special to do or somewhere special to go. One doesn't turn 20 every day.
Yeah, I'll try to think of somewhere we could go.
It's hard to believe I'm turning 20. 20-year-olds used to seem so old. They still seem old.
Do I seem old? I'm 20.
No, you don't seem old. But the idea of 20 seems ancient. Perhaps it's time for my midlife crisis. What should I do for my midlife crisis? Buy books? I already do that.
Then perhaps you've already used your midlife crisis.
No, I can't have used it up already.
Do you think using your midlife crisis means that your life is really half over? Like if you have it now, you'll only live to 40?
No, it's a measure of existential angst, not life expectancy.
May I join you? I couldn't post that over here, and I'm a bit of an expert on life expectancy. I would say that I hate to interrupt, but after an eternity of being a reaper of souls, I get used to it. I'm always interrupting something.
Sure, Jess, you can join us. Have a seat.
Would you care for tea? It's Jasmine Phoenix Dragon Pearls.
Certainly.
Don't let him sit with us.
Why not, Choo-Choo? I'm sure he isn't here on business, and if he is, there isn't much we could do to stop him.
Because he's sullen and vexing, and he has a grudge against me.
I am not here on business, and I'll deal with that grudge another day, little goblin. Rude though you are, I am in fact in the living world on vacation. Thank you, darling. So sweet. I bet it's nightshade when I'm privileged. Much better. Would you like some, dears?
No
Yeah,
thanks.
So, what are you planning on doing with your vacation time?
I'd say go explore the world. I've been everywhere, since people die all over the place. I've learned a new instrument, but people generally find my music uncomfortable. I thought about writing a novel, but it seemed like a lot of work. I think I'll write a play, or maybe just go dancing. I'll find a nice lady with similar interests.
Like a serial killer?
Choo-Choo, that wasn't nice. Apologize to Death.
Sorry.
The truth is, I simply don't know what to do with myself.
So what made you decide to go on vacation?
Laziness. I bet. Look at the world these days. No plagues, no crusades, no ritual sacrifice. Death is lazy. He's practically been on vacation for decades. And I figured he'd make it official.
What about modern warfare and weapons, like bombs and guns?
And terrible new diseases and biological weapons.
Horse feathers. We practically live in a utopia. Feed me some cake. Feed me some cake.
Actually, my assistant insisted that I take a vacation. She says I was being too glum. She said I need to go out and make friends. Living friends. I don't really know how to make friends. Here I am, nonetheless.
So who's out, you know, reaping while you're on vacation? People are still dying, aren't they? Oh, ornithology.
I guess so.
Yeah, my assistant takes care of things for the time being.
Oh, aren't you afraid to mess something up? Isn't being the Reaper rather complex? Schedules and names and such?
Oh, I'm sure she'll be fine.
I am the ornithologist! And I have captured the elusive Chorus Corvus Corax, noblest of birds.
Corvus, what? Oh dear, this could prove awkward.
Why?
Ornithologists are always awkward. I started with this one when I began trying to make friends, to ease my way slowly into having a social life. I thought to myself, who has the smallest social life? And then I said, ah yes, ornithologists. And then I added, and no matter how weird I am, they'll always be weirder. It was a no-pressure sort of friendship. They proved too much, even for me.
Should we invite her to have tea
thou
with us?
ebony Passerine, most majestic of the convents, thy crafty ways, thy capacity for insight. My heart swells with the thought of it. Such a stately step thou hast, such a sublime elegance from thy Roman nose to thy black plumage. Hugenamunen, thought and memory, the spies from Odin's throne. Surely you have made poets quake in their shoes. Is the Corvus Corax the most widely distributed of all the convents?
I don't know.
It is.
This is awkward. It appears that you've caught my assistant.
Your assistant is a bird? Not any bird. A raven, portent of doom. Let me introduce myself properly, although I already know all of you.
How do you know that?
I know everybody's birthday. I specialize in birthdays. My name is Pride.
It speaks. This has never been observed in the wild. Everyone, this is truly a treat. We are on the cusp of a new era of ornithology. Where is my field notebook?
Soon as death fails to find, I consume slowly, wasting them away until the brains are so idle that they even forget their own names and gnawing at their frames until they are not. I have taken over management while death is on a much-needed vacation.
She can be a bit crazy, admittedly, but she's good company.
Yes, and I love a good birthday party especially. This one has a tea party theme.
Would you care for a cup?
Only if Death has some nightshade on him. I simply refuse to take my seat